Hi Taurus, this is your March 22nd through March 28th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, subscribe, and donate to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the Ace of Cups, we have the Seven of Cups clarified by the Ten of Swords, we have the Emperor. In the potential outcome, we have the Magician clarified by the Ace of Swords and the Four of Wands, and we have the Empress on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries or pretty much any sign. This is a general reading. Well, Taurus, congratulations. This person is your final stop. This person is your divine counterpart. And if you had any doubts about that, hopefully this video for you, it will pretty much settle it for you. Yeah, this person is it. I'm saying that I'm not just over-exaggerating. We've got the Emperor and the Empress in the same spread. Granted, the Emperor is a card that came out in the very first spread, the first 3 cards, and the Empress is on the bottom of the deck, but it really doesn't matter. What we have on the bottom of the deck is what really matters, and since the Emperor came out, that's it. The Emperor and the Empress are a divine counterpart. It's actually better than the King and the Queen of the same suit. The Emperor is here to take care of you. The Emperor is here to get married. The Emperor is somebody who takes control of the situation, right? And here they come. The Empress is one of the most positive cards in the deck. The Empress is abundance in its purest form, and the Empress is all about getting pregnant at some point in the future and having children together. But like I said, whenever the Emperor and the Empress come out together in the same spread, it's always this divine counterpart situation. So we've got the Ace of Cups, the first card that came out. The Ace of Cups is one of the best cards when it comes to love offers. It's always about a very genuine, authentic, emotional offers. Then we have the Seven of Cups. That's the only card that threw me off a little bit, and I clarified it. And it's clarified by the Ten of Swords. So the Seven of Cups is a card of a confusion. This is a card of not seeing clearly, not understanding something, having doubts, you know. But the Ten of Swords is a card of an ending. So if this is somebody who is brand new, you're not going to be confused about them for much longer. Or if you've already known this person, something is going to happen this week that will put your doubts, your fears, and stuff like that to rest, right? Perhaps this video. Then we have the Emperor. Could be an Aries, but most likely this is your divine counterpart card. In the potential outcome, we have the Magician with the Ace of Swords and the Four of Wands. The Magician is somebody who manifests something or someone into their life, and perhaps you've always wanted this person in your life, or this divine counterpart. You've been looking for this person your entire life, and here they come. The Ace of Swords is a brand spanking new beginning. This is actually the second ace in the same spread. The Ace of Swords is a very straightforward and direct conversation. This is somebody who's going to come forward, and they're not going to beat around the bush. You will know exactly what this person wants, right? And they will be very persistent. But like I said, I don't really see you resisting that much, except for that Seven of Cups, where you may get confused a little bit, right? Right next to the Ace of Swords, we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is one of the committed relationship cards or marriage cards. Some people call it the 11-11 card, so divine timing could be at play with the divine counterparts. But to me personally, the Four of Wands is the actual waiting card, because in some cultures, when people get married, they do it underneath the structure with the leaves and the branches, and what we see in the Four of Wands always reminds me of that. So this is an amazing spread, Taurus. Like I said, this person is your final stop. We've got 2 aces on the table. We've got the Emperor, we've got the Empress, we've got the Magician, and we've got the Four of Wands, which is one of the marriage cards. So I usually do extended for new love spreads, but I'm not going to do it for you, Taurus, because I know exactly where this connection is heading. It's heading towards a commitment. Taurus, congratulations. An amazing spread. Taurus, if you are already married or if you are in a relationship, the spread is for you. We have the Nine of Wands, we have Temperance, we have the Seven of Wands, and we also have the World on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Sagittarius. I think this is a very specific message for some of you, but probably all of you Taurus people. This is a message for you to stop fighting. Instead of fighting, kiss and make up. Alright? Make love, don't make war. So Temperance right there in the middle, it could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with, but most likely Temperance is all about healing, it's all about reconciling, it's all about burying a hatchet, it's all about getting back to normal. The Nine of Wands and the Seven of Wands on the sides from Temperance, both cards are talking about the same thing. It's all about fighting, it's all about figuring out who is right, figuring out who's got the last laugh, something along those lines. It's all conflicting energies, right? So Temperance is a healing card, and the World on the bottom of the deck, this is an ending card, but to me personally the World is the happy end card, right? So one chapter of your life is this is a suggestion to end this chapter of your life and to start a new chapter of your life. So hopefully you can take it back to where the two of you started, and it's always very nice in the beginning, right? So just take it back. Forget about fighting, forget about conflicts, and kiss and make up. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Taurus, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Nine of Swords, clarified by the Eight of Cups. We have the Three of Pentacles with the High Priestess, and in the potential outcome we have Temperance, clarified by the Sun and the Ten of Cups. And we also have the Hermit on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Virgo or pretty much any sign. So somebody is coming back from the past, and they are very, very sad, and they're very, very sorry about what happened in the past. The first card that came out is the Nine of Swords, and is clarified by the Eight of Cups. The Nine of Swords is a card of a depression. This is a card of sadness or an anxiety attack. You know, this is them thinking to themselves, what have I done? And here they come. Here they come back, rather, with the Eight of Cups, clarifying the Nine of Swords. We also have the Hermit on the bottom of the deck. The Hermit could be a Virgo you're dealing with, or the Hermit is somebody who's gone within, somebody who did some soul searching, and that's when they most likely realized they made a mistake, that they broke up with you, right? We have the Three of Pentacles right next to the Nine of Swords. The Three of Pentacles is a card of somebody who wants to build, but in this case rebuild, a relationship or marriage from the ground up, making sure the foundation is solid this time around. So to me this represents them really wanting to make sure that the two of you are back together. They will tell you that they are ready to put a lot of effort into this situation, into this relationship. They are ready to invest, right? The High Priestess right next to the Three of Pentacles, I think this is you using your intuition, right? So you'll just have to use your intuition to either allow this person back into your life or not. And judging by the potential outcome, you could consider, or if you do consider letting this person back into your life, it could work out. It could lead to a commitment or even marriage. Because in the potential outcome, we have Temperance with the Sun and the Ten of Cups. Temperance is the personal Sagittarius card. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Or Temperance is all about healing, it's all about reconciliations, it's all about burying the hatchet, getting back together. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, and the Ten of Cups is the happily ever after card. So there you go. Ten of Cups is also one of the committed relationship cards or marriage cards. And the Sun is pretty much says it all right there, right? Happily ever after. Alright, Taurus, so that's what I got for you in this spread. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances this week, Taurus. We have the Wheel of Fortune, we have Judgment, we have the Six of Pentacles, and we have the Tower on the bottom of the deck. The Judgment card, it could be somebody coming back from the past offering you a new job, or offering you a check or something, trying to make things right with you. And it will most likely happen very unexpectedly. The Tower on the bottom of the deck, I think this is something that happens unexpectedly. The Tower every once in a while shows up as something that's being destructed. So perhaps this is a relationship that you and this company, or you and this person, the work relationship, fell apart at some point in the future, right? Or they fired you, but now they're coming back with an apology and they want to give you money, something along those lines. Or, like I said, it could be a person you used to work with, right? Or a boss that you used to answer to, coming back, reaching out to you and offering you a new job. The Wheel of Fortune, the first card that came out, this is a cycle, so somebody wants to start a cycle here. Judgment is somebody coming back from the past, and the Six of Pentacles is about money, right? So this is a very positive card for work, business, and finances spread. The Six of Pentacles could also be you trying to understand if you want this or not. This is you making that decision. You're just putting all pros and cons on those scales, the person in the Six of Pentacles holding up, and you will come up with an answer. It's going to be an important offer. This person coming back from the past is going to be an important person, right? Because we got 3 major arcana cards on the table, so think careful. All right, Taurus? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Taurus, this week. We have the Four of Swords, we have the Six of Swords, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and we also have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. For some of you, if you are sick or you are about to get sick, what you're not expecting is a very quick recovery. So perhaps you'll be like, oh my God, is this the coronavirus? Nope, it's not. But for most of you, this is some kind of a rough patch being over in your life. Especially if you've been kind of sad, if you've been perhaps without a job, if you've been kind of depressed, or if you just feel like not communicating with anybody, something is going to happen that will change your mind, right? It could be you finally getting out of this hole, or it could be actually something happening here. This whole spread could be about finances as well. So the Four of Swords, the first card that came out, this is either somebody who is under the weather, or this is a card of somebody who is somebody who wants to spend time by themselves, somebody who wants to take a break, somebody who doesn't want to communicate with anybody, right? Or this is just a rough patch in your life, whatever this rough patch could be about. But the good news is that this week it's going to come to an end, because the next card that came out is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is a card of a rough patch being over. This is a card of somebody who is moving out of choppy waters towards calmer waters. This is always an improvement card, and you're moving towards the Nine of Pentacles energy. The Nine of Pentacles in this spread, this is you feeling back to your normal self. This is you feeling financially abundant. This is you feeling like you are ready to mingle with other people, get out there, see what's out there. So yeah, you see how there is a huge difference. There is a contrast from moving out of Four of Swords towards the Nine of Pentacles, right? Where the Four of Swords is somebody who is sad or depressed or just doesn't want to deal with anybody, and the Nine of Pentacles is quite the opposite. The Nine of Pentacles is somebody who is the center of attention, who is back to their normal self. And the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck, this is yet another 9. The Nine of Cups is a card of a wish come true, but in this spread, the Nine of Cups is about personal satisfaction. So you'll be happy again, you'll be back to your normal self, and something is going to happen that will at least put a smile on your face. Alright, Taurus? So that's what I got for you for this week. Hopefully it resonates. If it does, please like this video. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.